My name is Sinodiil, and this is the story of how I died. Having learned a spell that would allow me to go back to Harborage anytime I needed, I was finally ready to go to Valenwood. But first, I needed to meet Captain Jimila in Skywatch. There she is.
It's good to see you, friend. You will always have a place aboard the Prowler.
And it is good to see you too, Captain. Speaking of place aboard the Prowler, you see, Queen Erin told me that you could take me to Haven?
The Queen? Of course we can do this. We shall set out for Haven at once, if you are ready.
Well, I am ready. So, where's your ship?
Where we left it, I'd hope. But come, join me for a drink. It's good luck to share a glass before a long voyage. Unless you can't handle this stuff. Then you can meet us in Vulkelgard.
Of course it's in Vulkelgard. You know what? I am in the mood for a drink.
How about a friendly wager? We match each other, glass for glass. Win, and you travel to Haven in the privacy of your own cabin. But if I win, you launder our clothes for the entire voyage. Deal?
I'm in. But remember, I prefer satin to linen.
Deal! Bottoms up. And speaking of bottoms, my quartermaster prefers a crisp fold in his breeches.
Oh, my head. Where? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm starting to see a pattern here. I drink, I wake up in strange places. Having come around, I went to Vulkelgard. To my surprise, on my way there, I got summoned by the Prophet to Harborage.
You are safe. Good fortune did not abandon us entirely.
Why should I not be safe? What's going on, Prophet?
Despite many days of meditating and scrying, Sai Sahan's whereabouts still elude me. The projection that you witnessed in the Foundry of Woe showed him to be in great peril. If we are to find him, I will need your help, Vestige.
What can I do to help?
Though Sai remains hidden from my sight, Lyris brings news that an agent of the enemy lurks in Vulkelgard. Fear is on the lips of the people, darkness walks among them. Even a blind man can sense it. It is the hand of Menamarco.
And you want me to?
If it is truly an agent of Menamarco's worm cult, it may provide us with a clue that will hasten our search. Seek this agent, but tread carefully. The worm cult is a cult of necromancy, and the undead are fearsome opponents.
Well, the undead are my specialty. So, how can I find this agent?
Venture to Vulkelgard, speak to the fisher, Media, and the jungler Dirinor. It was on their lips that Lyris first heard the troubles lurking in the shadows. Locate this agent of evil. Return with any personal effects they carry with them.
I'll be back as soon as I find something. First, the fisherman.
It's a fine day, isn't it? The fish are biting and the water is soothing.
Morning! Nice day for fishing, ain't it? That was weird. Speaking of weird, have you seen anything strange recently?
This one thinks you're a bit strange, hmm? Kidding. I am thinking I did see an Imperial man lurking around by the lighthouse, like skittish prey. He thinks I do not see him, but this one has a keen eye.
Then you need some gold for really good eye drop so you can keep it this way, right?
Very generous. The Imperial was very sneaky, but this one saw him slip inside the lighthouse with another man. Very thin and white, like a dead thing. They did not think Khajiit was watching, but this one has excellent peripheral vision.
Now to go for the juggler.
I hope you're not expecting a performance. I had to sell off my equipment and instruments just to make ends meet. Times are tough, my friend.
Sorry, I'm not into parlor tricks. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
Funny you should ask. There was an odd-looking Imperial fellow in town a few days ago. He was asking about local burial grounds. Said he was trying to track down his great-aunt's remains. Yeah, right. And I'm Queen Irene's Chamberlain.
Yeah, do you really think you should joke like that in front of someone who's asking questions I don't know, justiciar would ask?
Take it easy. It was just a joke. I don't want any trouble. Listen, I saw that same Imperial with another thug down by the lighthouse. Real scary-looking type. Skin as pale as a wraith.
I know my self-preservation instinct isn't top-notch, but this guy beats me hands down. Alright, let's check this lighthouse. Let's see... Come on, it can't be this obvious. Well, here goes nothing. Disappointed! Come on, it's an obvious trap. I stand corrected. What is he doing? Oh shit.
Dare you trespass here?
Now to take what's not mine.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contacted me? This is Abner Tharn. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important. Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately.
Identify myself?
Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident?
Listen, Tharn.
How dare you speak to me in such a... Wait. You're not one of ours, are you? Colour me intrigued. You speak to Abner Tharn, Overlord of Nibene and Chancellor of the Elder Council.
I know who you are. I'm just a little bit surprised you're, here.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you contact me? Fascinating. Are you merely a blundering local, I wonder, or something more?
You probably didn't notice me there, but I was with Lyris Titanborn in Cold Harbor when you helped her. Now I'm looking for Sai-Sahan.
Are you indeed? I didn't think that Redguard has-been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Let me give you some free advice. Forget about Sai-Sahan. Even if I told you where he was, attempting a rescue would be suicidal.
So you know where he is.
Of course I do. But do you really think I'd tell you and risk incurring Menemarco's wrath? I think not. Ah, the owner of this place returns. And he doesn't look pleased. Farewell.
You! Get away from that!
Ah shit, here we go again. Mother... Big Daddy? Son of a... No, you don't. Sinodiil 2, Worm Cult 0.
You've returned. What have you found?
There were some worm cult members in Volkergard. Where is the keyword. They use this orb thingy to communicate. Speaking of communicate, I had a little chat with our friend Abnotharn.
Abnathan shows his face again. I get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Sai Sahan.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abner Tharn.
Yeah, I happened to meet him in person. Well, via projection to be more precise. He seems to be what they call, what was the term again? Ah yes, insufferable asshole. But I don't think that's enough for you to want to kill him on sight. So, what's the story?
Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the 5 companions?
He even showed me a vision of what happened. But if you have some personal insights, I'm all ears.
We were chosen by Emperor Varen to join him on a quest to recover a lost artifact called the Amulet of Kings. The 5 included Varen, myself, a Red Guard named Sai Sahan, Abner Tharn, and the traitor Manimarco.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that part. The vision showed me your quest, from its beginning to its, well, end. Tell me more about Tharn.
Abner Tharn is Grand Chancellor of the Elder Council, and Chief Advisor to his daughter, the Empress Regent. He is also Manimarco's toady.
He didn't seem to be very happy about working for Manimarco, though.
Tharn's first loyalty is to his family and the Empire, and he's a ruthless bastard when it comes to defending them. The Worm Cult obviously doesn't share those loyalties. Tharn would never trust them, but he's too much of a coward to betray them.
Maybe there is something that would convince him to do that.
Maybe. But what could we offer him? He's already got more gold than the gods themselves.
Then we'd have to find something that he values even more than gold. But what can that be? If there is such a thing.
I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the Prophet. Hopefully that orb will help him find out where Sai Sahan is being held. Once we know that, we can plan our next move.
I felt really bad for leaving Prophet and Lyris in such a crucial moment, but I had other duties to attend to.